Hey everyone, my name's Doug. I'm here to take a step forward in a direction I don't know where it's gonna go. Hopefully, the vision I see, it's the best. It's the best for everybody. It's possible. It's not a fake system. The thing is, it's gonna take a lot of collaborating and cooperation between everybody. But if we look at the what's going to come out of it, we're a thriving society where we can be whoever we want, do whatever we want, enjoy life, like do the things we want to do. Now, of course, there's going to be work that needs to be done. It's not going to be just free, but the way work happens can change. And we can create a way where currency is not the root of the system where all these other things are created to maintain it. It's a dying system. We can we can rebuild a new one before it fully crushes. Like it's 5,000 years old and it's corrupted, so it's just dying. So no form of currency is gonna promote a future that's better for everyone unless we start designing it. What do we want in a community? What can we all have as humans? Not nations, not races, none of that. Like we're human. We're all human. So that means that we we are creatures of love that can unite and build beautiful things. Like the whole world is built with humans. So we can start deciding because we all make decisions and we can decide that we're going to do something about it. We're going to make a better world, one that one where you work with purpose because if we can calculate what everybody likes, what everybody needs, then we can create a world where we just do that. We do the things that are required to keep us comfortable lives, not barely surviving like communism or all these other forms of government. We're building a new one here, one where it's a community that knows exactly how much you use, calculated demand, where you go, where you hang out, what you drink, what you eat, all that's calculated. That information is provided into the farms and the logistics of everything. Like this future I see, it's like it's amazing because we're not worried about money, who makes as much as we can. There are some people who are trying to be the best, give the best for everyone and themselves because being known for creating is the best thing. If you've created the best and somebody makes something better, then have it. You've inspired them to create better. Now you can choose to make a better version yourself and take over what the best is, but the best is what needs to be created for every human, every one of us. And we shouldn't accept anything less than that. But we need to understand what it's going to take to get the best for everyone. So that's me. That's what I'm here to do. I got some side projects I'm doing too, but as a human and my journey, this is the one I'm on. The one where the one where I help, where we unite this world and we stop becoming Americans or Europeans or Asians and we're just cultures. The the culture of the people form the community because they vote on what happens. And the voting isn't some bullshit laws about how patents work and shit like that. Like, who cares? If we limit ourselves and our abilities, then what? Give credit to those who achieve the best. Get that into the public. I did this. I made this. Are people going to copy? Why? They are copying for money. They have no other reason to copy. So that means if I'm making a video game and I bring people in, they're going to make the best they can because they actually want to do it. And we just create all these mundane tasks that nobody wants. We start getting robotics involved where we don't have to do it. And we start calculating what we need instead of fishing around to see if the demand. If I told you this is as much food as I intake per week, and we can calculate that. Okay, he's going to use 4 things of lettuce, 4 pounds of lettuce. I know it's a lot. He's going to eat 4 pounds of beef. My whole stat chart, everything I've eaten that week, the prior week, my trends, everything. Like, we can find a way to log all that information, and that way it can give information to the farms that are around your community that produce the food for you, as much food as you need. So as far as me, like, that's what I'm trying to do. And the only thing I really have to benefit by doing this is the same thing everybody does, and that's a better life. I want that. I want a better life for everybody, even my own. And if we're sitting here struggling to make rent or bills, some of us not, good for you. Like, but why have inequality where you're limiting people from building new, better things, the best things, taking inventions, making them better, rather than waiting on patents because they can. Like, we're limiting ourselves as a human race. And some people will excel at this, and then the others, they just want to live life, start a family, go out, explore. All this can be done, all this can be calculated. Like, tourism can be in all the popular places. We can agree that this is a tourism spot. People working in this community get more tourism, like, tasks. Like, and everybody who lives in the community provides a task, depending on the amount of demand. But as robotics increases and innovation blooms, like, the amount of time that we would actually have to spend working, and if we do a 4-hour shift, like, think about it. I work a 4-hour shift every single day, especially if it's a job I know that I'm going to love doing every single day. So, yeah, we could get to that level. And if that 4-hour job, because we got more robotics in there, it takes about the demand. Hey, we need 2 more robotic engineers. Okay, well, the education system here, we're pushing for it. We need more, but hey, if you want to learn it, you really like robotics, this is where you get another task that helps us. Why not? You have to work on robots because you enjoy working on robots. And because you're working on robots just as a 4-hour task every 7 weeks, because there's so many robotic technicians, or those robots actually end up getting shipped somewhere else through a train system, like bullet trains. They just get loaded on, they go to a community that's full of robotic people, and those people just work on robots. Like, stuff we enjoy doing, we can do and know that it benefits the world. It benefits everybody. Its purpose. Its purpose is for everyone. I think that's what we need to do. That's the kind of world I envision, and I'm here to talk about those things with everyone because I can't make this up all by myself. And I'm not saying make it up. That's not. It's poor phrasing. But the amount of thought that I've already put into this, I'm building the foundation so people can build on top of it. And we can create something beautiful for all generations, all cultures, all faiths, all everyone, every human being. So it's a time we unite the world, but not as nations, not a government. Like, we need to pass that type of system. It's a political system. It's a type of political system, you could say, that holds policies based on the community laws and the human laws. And humanity laws will be all about how we should interact with other humans. So no killing each other unless these clauses, no this unless this, and then every single human or coming of age person, 18, hey, go vote. You're able to give your view, because growing up, you're going to see things that we don't. Your view is important because it only pushes us to grow further. Like, we shouldn't be living like this. That's where it comes to. Like, we're living on a 5,000-year-old system that was very needed. Currency was very needed. But I think we're past that point. We've destroyed the world enough. So now we want to recycle and help the world. Well, then that means calculating your demands, finding out what you can or can't live with, and then finding better ways to create those things. So that's my goal. So if you want to help me with this, you want to push me further, you want to jump on board, and please give me the comments, talk to me. I need help. And this is me genuinely calling for help, because it's going to take all 8 billion of us to unite, agree on our differences, accept the things that happened were bad, and say, moving forward, we're going to make this the best world we can. And just do it. Find out all these necessities and demands and laws that actually matter, and we can wipe out all the problems. As long as we can agree that some things aren't right, and as long as everybody has a fair and equal opportunity, and we're transparent, like no more shade, no more lies, the system will be transparent. Only your personal stuff will be private, and whatever you want to be unprivate, because you own all of your stuff. Like, you are your own creator. A society of creators. Because your job is just to provide the demand. You're not working to provide food and everything like that. Everybody is equally sharing the demand of however many people live in that community. What type of entertainment venues you create, bowling alleys, sports teams, stuff like that. Like, all that stuff is calculated. Now, a sports team is a personal task. And I'll talk about that eventually. But these personal tasks are what you as a person want to do. Boom, we got sports teams. That means all these people want to play soccer or football or basketball. Well, then they form teams. Some people made it, some people didn't. Like, they go and they compete in these competitions, and then they have tournaments and everything like that. Like, it can be exactly how it is at the highest level here already, but with every community, everyone has the potential to be in it. Like, some people being like, I'm going to make a manage of a team. Boom. So he has to manage this team. People just want to be players. I'm good at playing basketball. You tell me where you want me to be. So the manager has to come up with the plays and everything like that while the team is doing what they can. They're there to perform their best. Their equipment is provided. Their resources provided. Everything that they would need is already calculated. Like, okay, we're playing basketball. There should be water dispenser right here, or Gatorade, or whatever. Like, whatever, like, super energy drink that helps them, that has been created, and whatever. That would be a personal task, and that's what would keep us being able to create things. Sports teams, art, video games, movies, books, innovation, research. Hey, we should now, like big telescopes and stuff like that, you'd probably have to move to like a community like in Hawaii that has the telescopes. Live there. Boom. You want to sit there and work with the stars and become an astronomer. Well, education has a clear path and teaches you everything you need to look for, and it's the best system because we've all agreed on this is how you become an astrologist. This is how you become a paleontologist. I don't know if that's going to be a thing anymore. This is how you become a biologist. Clear paths. Test in, learn the information, test out. You wanted to do it. It's not forced upon you. So you're going to become the best you can doing something you want to do. And that's what's going to make a happy life. Not how much money you make. Not all the places you can go. Like, this world gets created like this, and you can go into any community you want. Want to go to Rome? Well, it's all connected. Go to Rome, enjoy their culture. Their communities will have guidelines on their culture. Respect it. If they have a vacancy, you can just go in and boom. Experience it. Experience culture. The people that want to just live there and they love that place so much, and they can live there with their family, and the cultures can bloom. They're doing the tasks that they need to do, and in their free time they're doing their festivals and family, like the community. Because at the same time, like, if something happens, the community's there to observe and make decisions. Like, if I go up and beat up somebody, that community judges me. They know me. I've lived there for a while. I'm either this person that just stays in my room, or my friends know me and I'm out there having fun and whatever. But you're going to know what people are doing to an extent. Like, but why would you want to do something dark when the things that create the darkness are being removed, dissolved? So, I don't know. I don't know that answer. It's probably just human nature. Like, it's so common that people just want to be better than other people, and they want a better life, that when some get there, they're like, oh, I want to help people, but they only want to help their friends or people that inspire them to help, but nobody helps the people who day in, day out do the best they can to do whatever they can, and they struggle. So let's get rid of that struggle for everyone.